Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do the rogue one and the difference that the rogue has undergone in the pre-expansion event. And I will start with the assassination rogue, not only because I did a video about his abilities and his losing dispatch, to be precise, and also the new a Hellfire Citadel bonus set that he has received. So he did receive a new one, and your Rapture has 30% additional critical strike chance on enemies under 35% health. The 2 set and the 4 set says that your Mutilate now generates an additional combo point when used on enemies below 35%. So Mutilate attack with both weapons, dealing a total of 21k physical damage, awards 2 combo points as it does right now, but if you're fighting a target below 35% health, it will also generate 1 more, right? So what do we got baseline? We got Cloak of Shadows, the Feint, the Vanish. We got a new ability, Poison Knife, which throws a poison knife and applies your active lethal and non-lethal poison on the target, so this is good. We got Vendetta, we got Crimson Vial, Evasion, Fan of Knives, Shadow Step, Kidney Shot, Rapture, Venom, and Mutilate, and obviously Sprint. Okay, so let's see the talents. So the talents of this of the assassination are so good, but we've lost the Vendetta. We have lost the Vendetta macro with the Shadow Clone. I don't remember how was it called on normal, on live game. The one that you had Vendetta and the Shadow Clone, you just go ham to the target every 2 minutes. But we only got Vendetta right now. So at level 15 you have to choose between Master Poisoner, increase the damage done by your poisons by 10% and their non-damaging effect by 20. Pretty good. Elaborate Planning, your finishing moves grants 20% increased damage done for 6 seconds. Nice. And Hemorrhage, rips a ghosting wound at the target, dealing 4k physical damage and increasing bleed damage from your abilities on the target by 30% for 20 seconds. At level 30, Night Stalker, you know, Subterfuge, you know. Also causes Garou to deal 100% increased damage and have no cooldown when used from stealth for all 3 seconds after strength break, so yeah. And Shadow Focus. At level 45, you got Deeper Stratagem. You may have a maximum of 6 combo points. Your finishing moves consume up to 6 combo points, and your finishing moves deals 20% increased damage. You got Anticipation, but Anticipation no longer gives you another 5 combo points and gives you another 3 extra to bank, so keep that in mind. And you got Vigor, increases your maximum energy by 50 and your energy regeneration by 10%. At level 60, you all know what this thing does, okay. At level 75, got Thuggy, resets the remaining cooldown on Garrote when a target dies with your Garrote active. Prayer in the Weak and Infernal Bleeding is exactly the same. At level 90, and this is one of my favorite tier of talents. Okay, you got Agonizing Poison. It's a poison that increases all damage done but from your abilities by 6%, and also each strike has a 20% to apply the poison to the target for 12 seconds. This thing stacks up to 5 times. So combining this with Master Poisoner, you got an increase on the damage, but also you got Alacrity. Probably your finishing moves have a 20% chance per combo point to grant 1% haste for 20 seconds, stacking up to 25 times. 20% chance, yeah, no, but Exsanguinate. This is crispy. Twist your blades into the target's wounds, causing your bleed's effects on them to bleed out 400% faster. Wow. And the level 100 is the same shit that we got right now. Venom Rush, Mark of Death, and Death from Above. So the gameplay of this one is exactly the same. Use your poisons. If you have taken Agonizing Poison, then use Agonizing Poison. Otherwise, got the Deadly one. Just so you see how we go. Go back on the target, garrot up, and we're just spamming. It is exactly the same methodical spec that it is right now in Worlds of Draenor. And if you want, Vendetta on the target, and go. The graphical update of this spec, I mean, it's the death promo bonus is exactly the same. It hasn't received any graphical updates, and you just keep refreshing your Rapture. You don't let it fall like I did. But if you take the Sanguinate, this one, yeah, talent, then you will have to prioritize Rapture and make sure that it's always up on the target. So this is the assassination spec. So let me just respec into the best spec in the game right now, and this is Outlaw. Although I wasn't sure that I would like this one, man, it's insanely powerful. Okay, let me just take this zoom. So as an Outlaw rogue, you got, instead of evasion, you got riposte. You got Cloak of Shadows, you got your kick, pistol shot, cannonball barrage. I believe this one is a talent. Is it? Yeah, this one is a talent. You got Blade Flurry, you got Adrenaline Rush, Vanish, Crimson Vial, you got Bribe, Saber Slash, Run Through, Roll the Bones, Between the Eyes, and Feint, and Sprint. So everything else comes from your talents. So let's see what the talents are, right? At level 15 you got Ghostly Strike. It is another ability that rewards 1 combo point and also causing your target to take 10% increased damage from your abilities. This is practically reintroducing the Relentless Strike back. Okay. Shadow Master Saber Slash has a 15% increased chance to strike an additional time. Okay. Quick Draw. Free uses of pistol shot generate by Saber Slash now generate 1 additional combo point and then 50% increased damage. Pistol shot awards 1 combo point combined with the quick draw 2. Nice. At level 30 you got grappling hook. Because you don't have shadow step, this is a gap closer. Okay. You got acrobatic strikes, increase the range of all your melee attacks by 3 yards. Yeah. And we also got hit and run, increase your movement speed at all times by 50%. This is the one I got. The level 45 is exactly the same. I have chosen Vigor. Increase my maximum energy and my energy generation by 10%. At level 60 you got Iron Stomach instead of the Leeching Poison, which increases the healing you receive from your Crimson Vial, healing potions and health stones by 30%. Nice. The others two are exactly the same. At level 75 got Parlay, which replaces Blind. Pacifies the target not in combat who is forced to negotiate instead of firing for 5 minutes. Yeah. Prey on the Weak and Dirty Tricks are exactly the same. At level 90 you got Cannonball Barrage. Command a Gossip Crew to barrage the target area with cannonballs, doing 52k physical damage over 1.8 seconds and slowing the enemies by 50% for 1.5 seconds. Got Alacrity, which is exactly the same, and Killing Spree now is a talent. And again it benefits from Blade Flurry. So at level 100 you got Slice and Dice if you want to replace Roll the Bones, and I don't know why we want to replace Roll the Bones. Mark for Death and Death from Above. So let's see how this spec is playing, right? So the crispiness of the spec comes from Roll the Bones. So you will see exactly what I mean. Okay, so you see I do a Roll the Bones, and now I got 2 combo points from the free pistol shot. Now Roll the Bones has a chance. Okay, I got 3. Oh no, your next pistol shot. So has a chance to give you 1 and up to 6 of different let's call them traits. I don't know how you call these things, but essentially these are buffs. So I got Grand Melee, increasing attacking 40% faster. Let's just do the Cannonball Barrage so you see how it looks. It's just some cannonballs firing. Yeah, not that good. By the way, if you see up here, how do you call this one, the Adrenaline Rush buff going on. This is from my forced bonus. The forced bonus hasn't actually changed for the rogue. You have 40% chance while all the bonus is active to gain Adrenaline Rush and increase your damage while Adrenaline Rush is active. So this is exactly the same. And the absolute crispiness of the spec comes from all the bonus. You have, I believe they have calculated that is 1% chance to get all the 6 of the buffs that are available. But if you do, man, the spec is so good, and you just, it's pretty basic, to be entirely honest with you. You have to decide whether you're going to do your roll the bones. I mean, if you get a Jolly Roger, yeah, just go and do the roll the bones. But if you have some nice stuff going on right here, I mean, your attacks generate 1 additional combo point. You can see how fast. I mean, now got a Jolly Roger only. This is the worst thing that could happen. Jolly Roger in healing for 3% of maximum health every 1 second. Now I got 2. I got increase your energy generation and also attacking 40% faster. So you see that your gameplay is kind of based off of what you're going to get from Roll the Bones. But is it fun? Yeah, it is. It keeps you, I mean, it keeps you right there in the game. What I get and what I'm going to do with it. Pretty cool. So, and this is the Outlaw Rogue. For me, it's pretty fun to play this spec. Okay, it's absolutely insane to play this spec. But I would like to do now the, let me just get out of combat, the Suddenly Rogue, which, to be entirely honest with you, I didn't really enjoy it, and I will give you my feedback on it. So you're still playing with a dagger and on your offhand we can have whatever you want. So what do you got? You still got backstab. Okay, you got the Nightblade. It is a finishing move that does some shadow damage over time and causing your target to reduce his movement speed by 50%. You got Eviscerate. You got Shadow Strike, which requires stealth. You got Shadow Blades. This thing returns from Mist of Pandaria. You got Symbols of Death, which increases all the damage you deal by 20% for 35 seconds and causing your next Shadow Strike to critical strike unaffected by global cooldown. So you have to keep that in mind. You also got Shrinking Storm. This is pretty nice graphically for 35 energy. I hope it does more than that, but yeah. And let me just go to stealth. You see I have nothing else here. That's all the things I got. So let's see the talents. At level 15, Master of Sabble I have chosen. Attacks made while stealth and for 6 seconds after breaking stealth causes an additional 10% damage. Weapon Master, your abilities have a 6% chance to hit the target twice each time they deal damage. Nice. And Gloom Blade replaces Backstab and punctures your target with your Shadow Infused Blade for 15k shadow damage. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit powerful than the Backstab, but still. Also, damage, yeah, increases by 30% the damage when you're behind the target. This thing doesn't. I don't know. And as a sub rogue, you should be, you should have been used to by now to be behind the target, right? At level 30, these things are exactly the same. At level 45, exactly the same. At level 60, Soothing Darkness. Instead of the Leeching Poison or the Crimson Vial, you heal 30% of your maximum life every 1 second while stealth is active. Okay. At level 75, got Strike from the Shadow. Shadow Strike also stuns the target for 2 seconds. Players are dazed instead. Praying the Weak Entangled Shadow. Nightblade now decreases the target movement speed by an additional 20%. That's cool for PvP. At level 90, got Premeditation. Chip Shot and Shadow Strike generate 1 additional combo point. Nice. You got Alacrity, which is exactly the same, and Enveloping Shadows. Finishing move that generates 1 combo point every 3 seconds. Lasts longer per combo point spent. So, yeah. I mean, it should be powerful, but I mean, you're going to get 5 combo points for 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why. And level 100 you got Mark of Death and Death from Above, which is exactly the same as the other classes. And Master of Shadows, you immediately gain 30 energy when you enter stealth or activate Shadow Dance. The set bonus is exactly the same as it was in Wand. So let's just go and see how this guy plays. Okay, so you're going to see that. Have I taken Subterfuge? No, good, nice stroke. Let's go with Subterfuge. Nice. So you're going to see that the Shadow Strike ability, it will appear up here as a buff. This only happens when I activate. Okay, yeah, good. This only happens when I activate Shadow Dance. So the one thing and the main problem I've got with this one is that while I activate Shadow Dance, this thing doesn't change my bars. So I am forced to have everything up here on my main bar and just go from there. So you just play around, you keep your dot up, your Nightblade with 5 combo points. It's exactly the same like Rapture, right? So let's just don't kid ourselves, not something new. So let's do the Shadow Dance so you can see. Shadow Dance. You see your next Shadow Strike will critically strike, your next Shadow Strike. So this means that I have to go back and do another Shadow Dance. Is it exciting? No, I mean it's not the same as it is the Outlaw Rogue, but it does a trick. So let's do a Shuriken Toss. You just DPS, you just done some, I don't know, AOE damage. This is exactly the same as the Fan of Knife. So yeah, and you just keep repeating the same thing. For me personally, the best spec of the Rogue right now is Outlaw. I mean, it's so fun to play with this spec. So guys, thank you very much for watching. This is for this video. I mean, the Rogue looks okay, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Outlaw is pretty good and pretty solid in my book, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.